Yeah. No, almost, yeah, they're all black and red. Dominator, love that one. That's a good car. Saber Turbo, like that car. The Blade, I don't particularly like the look of the whole high front end, low back end. Bothers me. But strangely fast and drivable. It's actually one of the better cars in the muscle class. Tampa, that one's okay. It's a decent car. It looks good. The Hellfire, most of you probably have that one. I find a lot of people have the Hellfire. The Ellie, it's kind of slow, but it looks good. So I drive that around a bit. Which is the case with a lot of the muscle cars. The muscle cars are slow and probably the most difficult to drive in the game. Gauntlet, that was my first car in the game. I stole it. I still have it. And I will still have it. It's some sentimental value there. Phoenix. I like the Phoenix. It's not bad. I should change the window tint though and make it a little lighter so you can see the T-tops up there on the roof. Same with the Ruiner here, which is okay. It's a decent car. All right, this is Stallion? No, Tulip. No, the Stallion's in the third. I hate the Stallion. That's why this is down here. And Tulip's okay. I don't really notice much of a difference between this and, like, say, the Tampa. They seem like the same car to me. The Gauntlet Classic, or, yeah, the Gauntlet Classic Custom, that's what this is. I don't like it. It's fast, but it doesn't handle that well. It slides, like, weird. Like, it's not like oversteer, like it slides sideways. And also, the look of it, I hate that nose cone on the front, and I wish I could take it off. But you can't. The Nightshade, that was originally a car I accidentally made chrome, but this one I actually spent the money to make it red and black. Drives okay. Slow as hell, though. Not worth the money. I wouldn't... Unless you're collecting muscle cars like I do, I wouldn't recommend buying it. This is the Vigiero. That's kind of forgettable. That's the Imperator. Or Imperator, I'll accept. It is not an Imperator. I don't know why people keep saying it that way. Even if you're not familiar with, like, ancient Rome, you should at least know how Imperator is pronounced from Mad Max Fury Road. It's technically a arena car, but this is like a stripped down version of it. I took the plow off the front. I didn't put any armor on. So it's just like a really expensive normal car that doesn't handle that well and isn't that fast. I did that for the sake of completism and nothing else. Stallion, I originally had a different finish on this. I had like a pearlescent, like dark red finish on it, but I don't know. I wasn't into it that much. I was just kind of experimenting, and I got rid of it. I didn't want it to be, I don't know. I didn't like the look, no matter what I did to it. The Deviant looks awesome, drives terrible. I believe this is based on an AMC Javelin, which is a car I want in real life. One of the more forgotten muscle cars. Looks pretty good, but, you know, like I said, driving it kind of sucks. This is a Buccaneer. That's okay. Not particularly fast. And then the absolutely execrable Vamos, which, if you've driven it, you know it's a terrible car. It's like one of the, probably the worst driving car in the game. It just sways back and forth like it has a mind of its own. There's definitely custom things you can do to it to make it a little more drivable, but it's still pretty bad. The livery is the only reason I still have this car, because I like the skull and crossbones on the hood. But, yeah. Horrible car. I rarely drive it. while I'm here, I'll show you my, I have the money floor in my office. I just hit 20 million in earnings for the special cargo, but, I actually had the money floor at like 14 million. It hasn't, yeah, like the money hasn't gotten more, I haven't seen more money spawn since then. Got it over here. Yeah. If you're thinking of doing this, like you don't have a money floor and you're like, oh, I want that for my office, I strongly recommend that you don't, because this showing this off right now is the only time this has been worth it, and the rest of the time it's been nothing but headaches, and I'm pretty much determined to never do special cargo missions ever again, specifically because of how burnt out I became doing this. So there's that.
General.
There's the S80RR. That's a good car. That's one of the few cars that you can keep up. If there's a lot of turns, you can keep up with the Krieger and an Emrys in this. The Spectre? Yeah, Spectre Custom. It's not bad. It's one of those cars that... It's good, but it just gets outshone by other cars in the same class. And there's the Pariah, which I don't really like and I think is overrated. It never feels that fast. It's supposed to be the fastest car in the game. Fastest boostless car in the game, anyway. It doesn't feel that fast to me. And it's also not... It doesn't drive that well. And everyone makes such a big deal about how great the Pariah is.